Hello, friends. This is Darren Hayes of Pigskin.com. Before we take you to your favorite Sports History Network show, just want to tell you a little bit about some merch that you can pick up that represents your favorite SHN podcast. So far, there's t-shirts, coffee mugs, and even books from some of the authors that do podcasts right here on SHN. Who could buy something better than that, than have the history right from the gentleman that you hear talking about it? But we also are adding things each and every day. And where's that store, may you ask? Well, it's at SportsHistoryNetwork.com. Up at the top, there is the SHN merch button. Click on that. It'll take you right to the store, and you can be representing your favorite podcast and show the world that, hey, on the swag that I'm using, it's the headquarters of sports yesteryear, Sports History Network, and my favorite podcaster, the Sports History Network store. Shop there today. Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to your sports break for this August 27th, and we are going to be talking about some great athletes today for the history of August 27th, and especially in baseball with the pitching. We're going to cover a lot of those and some great feats that they've done. But before we do that, we're going to tell you about some uniform numbers we'll talk about today. Numbers 11, 16, 32, 18, 11, 1, 8, 29, 35, 20, and the number 22. It all starts off on August 27th, 1909, and future Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher Jack Chesbrough's final game for the New York Highlanders was cast, but it was a 17-6 loss to the Detroit Tigers at Bennett Park in Detroit, Michigan. August 27, 1911, the Chicago White Sox pitcher Ed Walsh no-hit the Boston Red Sox for a 5-0 victory at White Sox Park in Chicago. August 27, 1937, Brooklyn Dodgers Fred Frankhouse, wearing that number 11 jersey, no-hit the Cincinnati Reds for a 5-0 victory in 7 2/3 innings by the pitcher on the mound. Now, August 27, 1938, the New York Yankees pitcher Monty Pearson, who wore number 16 that season, he threw a no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians to lead the defense of the Yanks in a 13-0 rout. But on the other side of the ball, from the plate, Joe DiMaggio hit 3 triples to spark the offense for New York. August 27, 1955, here's a great picture. Sandy Koufax, wearing number 32, sat down 14 Cincinnati Reds batters on strikes. Both teams combined for a record 23 strikeouts in the great game on the mound that day. August 27, 1974, the New York Mets' Benny Ayala, number 18, hit a home run in his very first MLB at-bat. August 27, 1977, Toby Harrah, number 11, and Bump Wills, number 1, hit back-to-back inside the park home runs off of Yankees' Ken Clay at Yankee Stadium. The Texas Rangers won that game 8-2. But can you imagine that? Back-to-back inside the park home runs. That's amazing. August 27, 1978, Cincinnati Reds slugger number 8, Joe Morgan, is the first to hit 200 home runs, as well as having stolen 500 bases in his career. August 27, 1978, New York Yankees pitcher Catfish Hunter got a 6-2 win, and it gave him a perfect 6-0 record in the month of August of 1978, wearing that number 29 pinstripe uniform. August 27, 1982, number 35, Rickey Henderson, stole his 119th base this season, breaking a record set by Lou Brock, the former number 20 of the St. Louis Cardinals. August 27, 1996, Dino Ciccarelli was traded by the Detroit Red Wings to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, Dino donned a number 22 sweater for both clubs, and he had quite a career with both places as well as some other stops in his NHL career. I hope you enjoyed this sports history here on Sports Break for August 27th. We hope you join us each and every day for some more great sports history. And in between times, catch some more sports history, SportsHistoryNetwork.com. We have 30 podcasters now, growing every single day. Arnie Chapman is, got the recruits out there, and we've got some great folks coming on board to bring you some sports history of all different sports. He's got on SportsHistoryNetwork.com today on the front page. Check it out. You can see all the new podcasts that are coming online here. We've got some different things, sports movies, potential sports movies, of podcasts. We are talking about a podcast on hockey only. That's a great one. And as well as some great ones on college football that we think you should check out and more. But there's such a variety. There's something for everybody, and there's thousands of hours of podcasting enjoyment, safe for the whole family. And just a big genre of different sports. Also, check out our website, jerseydispatch.com, for some great sports history with the uniforms of players. And for football only, we have pigskindispatch.com and our powerful search engine on both of those websites. You just put in what you're looking for, and it'll pull up almost anything in sports, especially football. We have a very big variety of football in Pigskin Dispatch. And we're trying to build more and more each day, and I think you'll enjoy it as we try to become one of the leaders in sports history. SportsHistoryNetwork.com, PigskinDispatch.com, and JerseyDispatch.com. Don't forget also to check out our audio drama that we work with in Number 80 Productions, Orville Mulligan, Sports Writer. It is really something special to behold, and you can learn a lot of sports history in the 1920s. Till tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout, and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel to get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com.
It was just another ordinary day in the offices of the Pittsburgh Guardian newspaper circa 1924. But for Marla Delft, assistant editor, everything was about to change. For she was about to discover the awesome attractiveness of Row 1 brand retro sports paraphernalia items thanks to Orville Mulligan, sports writer.
And there it is.
Wow, Orville, that's really the bee's knees.
Isn't it just? A poster-sized replica of the actual 1909 World Series program cover.
I can see that. But where did you get it? And where'd you get it framed?
I ordered it from the Row 1 website, where over 6,000 items of sports memorabilia from the 1880s to the 1990s are available for reproduction, in multiple sizes and in several different materials, with over a dozen styles of frame to choose from for prints like this.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Delft would love to put up more of these in the office. But I'm equally as sure they're beyond this newspaper's budget.
Not at all, my dear Marla. See for yourself. Go to sportshistorynetwork.com/row1.
sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. Oh my, these are good prices. Oh, and look at this stuff. Oklahoma-Nebraska football, college basketball art, Michael Jordan items.
And so
retro
it was that
sports
Marla Delft
advertisement
discovered the
placards.
splendiferous magic of Row 1 sports memorabilia, arts, and prints. You can too by visiting sportshistorynetwork.com/row1. That's ROW1 today for access to the full Row 1 catalog of gallery prints and gifts like t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, telephone cases, coffee mugs, blankets, pillows, towels, and even shower curtains. Act today for 15% discount off all prints with coupon code SHN15 and 20% off all other items with coupon code SHN20 at checkout. And keep your dial locked to the Sports History Network for the exciting chronicles of the 1920 sports world in Orville Mulligan, sports writer. Coming soon.